Hey bestie, my name is God's Beauty Israel. Thank you so much for always tuning in to Gossip Gala. But research has shown that you've probably not subscribed to our channel. Make I no fight you, but what are you waiting for? Quickly click that button now and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the juices. Better way to start your day than actually gossiping. This is Gossip Gala, and my name is God's Beauty Israel, aka Lady Vibe, aka Planty Planty, aka Gossip Batty. And of course, I'm not alone. Even though Onu is not here, but I have one special person. I'm very sure you guys will be. I've been waiting to see Antonia. Hey, my bestie. Hey, how are you?
I'm very well.
Long
I'm very
time
well.
no see. How have you been?
Happy New Year. It's
Wish
been a
you the
long
same,
time.
baby.
It's been so
Tell
long.
me, I want. I mean, it's gossip time, yeah. So tell me what you've been doing with your life since. I mean, the last time we spoke, and I've been seeing you on Instagram. Share the model be doing things. I don't
Okay.
know what it is, but
Influencer type shit.
you guys should tell me. Tell me what's going on.
Since last time, that was last year.
Yeah.
I think October, September. I can't even remember. But fast forward to December, I
Yeah.
had an amazing time. My Christmas period was amazing because I was in Abuja.
Okay.
You know, like you said, Odumodu thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of his. So I went to ABJ for his show, Anti-World Gangster. They had the fest there and all of that. So it was an amazing time. I had so much fun. And then coming into January again, you know, everybody's going back to their work. And I'm a 9 to 5. Yeah, so yeah, I've been working on the side too and doing my thing, doing my thing, and I'm also a TikToker, YouTuber.
Yeah, I see that.
You see
I
that?
See that.
You see
I see
that?
that.
You see that? So yeah, I've just been putting stuff out. You don't know whose radar you're on, so you just have to keep
Yeah.
putting your stuff out there. So I've just been doing my thing. I'm okay.
And how's it been? I mean, you saying that you've been doing the whole TikTok thing,
Yeah.
YouTube thing. I feel like that's going to be a bit challenging, given that it's a new year, and I'm very sure the fact that you also mentioned, you're a 95 person.
Yeah.
There's this. Whoever that is starting this year with dancing on TikTok do not know how they started their year. I mean, I think I've literally read a tweet where somebody's saying it's a new year. You're supposed
Yeah.
to be starting it with all seriousness, either getting a
Oh,
skill,
sorry,
either going back
oh.
to, getting a master's, something related to that. But baby, I see you on TikTok dancing now. You have to be on serious with your life.
No, it's not. Well, I feel like you don't need to be, too serious for you to show that you're focused in life.
Right.
You get there are certain things that I've been doing, that I was just doing based on cruise as a hobby, and then someone just noticed and was like, okay, you know what? I want you to be my social media promoter. I want you to be my this. I want you to, because
Love
of
that.
the things they've been seeing, and then the engagement that is coming with it, and you just from cruise to business
Come on
to being
now.
on the payroll to like.
I
Come
love that.
on. So
I love
I've been
it.
doing my thing, and thank God for making everything running smoothly. I'm so grateful to God for cha-ching, money be coming.
I don't know what's wrong with this, babe. Tell me. But I mean, for every time I see like a video of you
Yeah.
dancing or just vibing to, an Odumodu song,
Yeah.
back of my head, I'm like, I think I need to see this girl and ask her, what is this obsession about? Because honestly, you don't pass love
obsession.
now.
Oh my days.
It's true. Okay. Let's just say it's, love. Of course, I see
Yeah.
it as love, but I just think it's beyond it because, I've seen people love other persons. Let's use the Whiskey Dempsey, for example.
Yeah.
Even when this guy has not dropped a song that I would consider banger, even though there are people to disagree, right? But you still see these people fight. Let me quote what somebody said. These people are living on past glory. I'm like,
What?
I just said that, you guys.
No whiskey slander will be tolerated.
Hey!
'Cause I'm also an FC, so let's just say
I came out. I
please,
dropped it at the wrong time.
please. All right, so talking
But
about
tell
the
me,
all this stuff here. So, have you heard of the word stan?
Stan.
It was Eminem that actually made it a very, very popular thing. It's like
Okay.
a word used to describe a fan base of
fan,
an artist.
okay.
So certain people, they just come up with a name for their
Yeah.
fan base, and then it's like that's
Like
the
the
stan.
Biscuit FC and the
Yeah,
like.
right. So I want people to know this. Like whenever you think of Odumodu stan, the biggest stan, you think of me first. I've
Ooh.
done so much lip sync to his music that whenever people hear his song, you think of me first. And then when you come to my TikTok page, they're like getting to know latest songs, some songs they've never heard of. They see it on my page. You get so
Okay.
that is one of the uh, angles I was coming from. Then speaking of Odumodu on see, I don't want this is not even an Odumodu
I'm coming for you,
show.
but
Yeah,
land.
I so much feel like he is a very, very talented artist. He's highly misunderstood,
Highly
misinterpreted,
misunderstood.
and that's a very big thing. Skepta was telling this
Are
guy
you
this thing
whining me?
that his lyrics not being able to be interpreted like immediately, for people
Yeah.
not to be able to understand what
Yeah.
he's saying immediately is actually a good thing, because you have to like be capable of reasoning at a higher frequency for you to understand
Yeah.
what he's trying to say. Just like in the Bible, when certain things are said, when the
Yeah.
Bible says, cut your throat, cut your eye if it's causing you to sin, if your left arm is
Yes,
taking you
yes,
to,
yes,
it
yes.
doesn't literally mean
That you
go
should
and
cut
use
it
it
off,
and cut.
of
Yeah.
course, of
So there's
course.
certain lyrics that he has that people take literally, and you have to be, look at this.
On your frequency.
You
Be
have to
winding
no
up.
no no not
No,
whining.
okay,
No,
so
he has
so
meanings that people
so
don't understand immediately.
the story, is it the son saying the story? I mean, there's a story being said, but who exactly said it? Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like that's something about rap. That's what rap entails. So
Yeah.
I'll give that to Odumodu, that yes. Today go do now, be coming down. I'll give it to him. Yes, it's good. I
Okay.
mean, lyrics wise, even his style of rapping is quite
Yeah.
different. I mean, that's what even made him, popular and all of that. But tell me why this man went on a podcast or whatever that he went to and said that since he came, to the limelight and all of that,
Yeah.
Olamide is not a bit taking that. I feel like that's an insult. Olamide started 2010, even before then. And tell me someone that just started when? 2023, 2022, and you automatically just feel like you are bigger than people that have been there. Baby.
He has never said he's
Baby.
bigger than Olamide.
Nah, that's what he said. What did he say
no.
then? You want to come and fight? Oh, yeah, now. I
See,
thought I was prepared for
I'm not
Antonia.
here to clarify whatever remarks he has made on the internet
Tell me.
that people have misconstrued or whatever. But I feel like if you understand this person, you understand his personality, you know
Right.
he has major respect for the OGs in the industry. He does not disrespect them at all. Even though he's trying to catch crews or whatever, behind the scenes, he's
Yeah.
doing the needful and he's paying his respects to them. So if people hear him say, like, there's one this thing going online about him saying he spent about 2 point something million on on that was basically just content for this guy Katayefe's
Yeah.
this thing. So it is not exactly how the social media puts it, and people love things that trend.
Of course.
And if you just put out something new and you want it to, get skyrocketing
just put
views,
something out there.
yeah, people ride with whatever is just riding. So it's not always like that. People like to misunderstand and misinterpret his lyrics. Like, I have had to
make we
explain
wahala,
severally.
no wahala,
Oh
no
my
wahala.
days.
No, I feel like that's something that comes with the whole standship that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
made
yeah,
mention
it's
of.
true,
So,
true,
yeah.
true, true.
All right, moving on. Today is actually a very good day. Why? Because I mean, it's a national certified staying single day. So, are you single and living your best life? I mean, you guys should tell me. Yeah, I feel like this is something that needs to be overly emphasized, because I've
True.
met people that they have an issue with being single. Once you see this, you see them leaving a party. Sure, one of the reasons why they don't want to leave a certain partner is because, I mean, of the mentality of, oh, I have to be single. Or what will I do if this
True,
person is
true.
not here? There's just, and that's why most people have ended up staying in relationships where, I mean, they are not supposed to stay in. Do you get what I'm saying? So it was
Yeah.
important that this is actually like being talked about. What do you think about today being the satisfied staying single day?
Well, I feel many people need to understand that before, especially ladies,
Yeah.
before you become before you become someone's wife or someone's partner, understanding how much of an importance it is to be self-dependent, first
I
of
love
all,
that.
as a human being, is very important, because if you allow your whole existence to revolve around another human being, another person, they will take you for a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the whole stigma around single people not having to breathe, especially that Valentine's Day is coming.
Oh, Jesus, on Friday. How many days now? Come on now.
So yeah, there's so many people that are feeling pressure to just give into one talking stage that is not really going
Yeah.
to make headway, but because you don't want to be the only single
Single
person
person.
in your friend group that is not receiving flowers or going out with your partner, it's not really sensible, because on the long run, if you don't have a meaningful relationship with the person, why are you getting into something serious with the person in the first place? So being single, being satisfied with your own person, accepting yourself, that is what you should actually look into. Because if your opinions about yourself is being validated by others, you are going to actually be a fool for everybody.
I agree.
You get? So I feel like being able to accept yourself for whatever person that you are, for who you are, for how you are, how you sound, how you look, and not letting, external factors be the judge.
Yeah.
Judge of it. So I think, being self-dependent, first of all, is something that even the girl child should focus on, first of all.
Yeah.
Because they always thought that, you need a man to feel complete as a woman. You need to be married. And there are certain instances, when you go for occasions, they give more attention to couples.
Yeah.
They feel like, oh, for this man to be married, or for this woman to have a ring,
responsible.
they're responsible members of the society.
Don't you know that two stupid people can get married? Come on, man.
It's crazy, but yeah, that's just it, though.
Yeah, I'm actually in agreement with you. So speaking about the whole singleness, right? It's also like that time where you love yourself. Self-love is quite important. While we're talking about being independent and all of, I feel like one of the reasons why most people stay on relationship where they are not supposed to is it's also because of that self-love. That self-doubt that, I'm not sure I can be able to stay on my own. I'm not sure I'll be able to do things, without this person. So it's just important that, while being independent, love yourself enough.
I think your foundation helps too.
Yeah.
Because the kind of family you grow up around affects how your future becomes.
Of course.
Seriously.
But again, our future is in our hands. So even though you came up from a family where, it's chaos and all of those, it's just important that that's why there's exposure and all of these things. You hear other people's experiences,
and
and just, All right, we're going on the shop break, guys, to come back with, straight X. There are a lot of things going on there. So let's quickly go on the shop break and come back with that. Stay with us. Thank you so much for staying with us. So on Street X, the first tweet I see here is from Chinedu _10. And it says here, when I met a lady who catches my attention, catches my eye, I don't ask for her number. Instead, I give her mine and tell her to text me. May sound funny, and it's not about being proud of forming a family. It's just about respecting my time. If she's really interested, she will reach out. What do you think about this? This tweet.
This person is actually doing what a few majority won't do, because obviously every girl that randomly gets approached by a guy will already in the back of her head is thinking, oh, he's going to ask for my number, he's going to ask for my number, he's going to ask for my number.
Yeah.
Or he wants to start something. And if he's like, he doesn't ask for her number, he just gets familiar. Some girls might see it as, okay, you are standing out from the others. Why didn't you ask for my number? Or why are you doing something differently?
Yeah.
Some others might feel like, I'm not that fine. He not rate me like that. Like, can't even ask. Exactly. So it might give them a very, very new approach to guys and how they see ladies. So I feel he has a good, if it's working for him, if it's making him happy in the night, if he sleeps well.
Who am I?
Everybody to your tent, or is there anyone that works for you?
But if you are the female, like you're the girl now that he comes to and say, oh, how are you? Okay, I'm giving you my number. If you're interested, call me. Would you call him? I'm so sorry, I'm not going to call you. Yes, I will not. Because there are certain things that he said that I like. See, I like to pick on people's words. Not even the alpha male. It was the part where he was talking about, it's just about respecting my time. If you know that this is what you want to do, you will not be saying that. Do you get what I'm saying? I get his point. I get his point. Like, I get it. But it is not a bad thing if I give you my number as a guy, I give you my number, then you call me and you just ask, oh, so this is what I want from you, and I don't know if I want it. I don't know if you want
put
this.
Out your intentions there,
straight up. We don't need to do talking stage for you to know if I'm serious or not. You get me? So it's simple. Do you want to do this or don't do this? If the girl don't want to do it,
he's trying to make her chase him.
Yeah.
And
I'm not
women
gonna
are not wired to
sorry.
chase. Yeah.
Nah.
Even though some people actually do that.
Yeah. Which is okay.
Which is okay. Anybody
it's okay. If you want to. Come on, go ahead.
Oh well.
But I don't think I want to be in a situation where you're giving me your number. You think I'm gonna call you? I'm sorry, be it
It happened
Dangote
to
son.
me,
I'm not
yo.
gonna call
It
you.
happened to me. And funny thing is, I now saw the guy today again. He was like, I think I've seen you before.
So
Like, yes, you've seen me. Did you call me? No, but
call
I have
you
your
how
number.
now?
Like, wow. How come I gave you my number to reach out? I'm like, you didn't ask for my number. You gave me your number to call you. Do you know how many
It's
the
on
hip?
it's on me now to call you or not. Why are you
Come
asking
on.
me?
Like you showed interest by giving me. So why didn't you just do that part and call me when I give you my anyways.
Baby, I'm not gonna call you. I'm so
Anyways,
sorry.
anyways. It's not pride though. It's
It's
not
not. No,
pride.
it's not. Baby, it's not pride, of course.
Baby,
But
it's not pride.
I'm not gonna call you. All right, moving on to the next tweet I see from Financial Jennifer. I don't know why this baby had financial to her name because all the things she listed there ain't financial. Okay, so she's giving us, Valentine's
Suggestions.
ideas,
Wow.
yeah. That's things you can buy for women rather, and things you can buy for men. Now, from the women aspect, you can see their land. That's beautiful land. Like, I can't even wait.
Wow, that's very
Then we see
thoughtful.
gold, diamond, okay. 5 million stock up, okay. Then we have I think that should be single donor wig, and I'm like, okay, that's sounding calm. But the thing she said for the men, I'm going to fight for men on this one.
Everything not even reach 1 million naira.
The first one is car wash. So when I saw that car wash, there are two things that came to head. Oh, are you saying that maybe the guy is driving a Benz? I'm so sorry, guys. Let's assume he's driving a Benz. So you just take the car to a car wash for the car to for them to wash the
Yeah.
car, or you get probably like a space where he would probably open probably
Wait,
open
that car was
a
like
car
a
wash.
business.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's either you're probably opening like a business for him, a car wash
Yo.
business. That would make sense. Or you're probably carrying his car. Which do you prefer?
Wow. I think that car wash she meant is like just give him a free car wash,
Yeah.
maybe for a month or for a week, just handle his car
Oh, I
wash.
think they're only for that day. Oh.
Hey, if it's only for that day, man, okay.
Then the next one we have there is jollof and goat meat. Okay. Then the next one is power bag. As per you're living in Nigeria, right? Then the last one, which is like the usual, boxes
The
and
boxes and
singlets.
singlets, because we don't have the ideas. They don't really let us know what. Because girls are very fond of saying what they. Oh, I need this. I need my nails done. I need to do this. But we hardly hear guys, talking about
I don't think
their.
that excuse is working for me. Do you know why? Yes. First off, I'm someone that if I'm giving you a gift,
Yeah.
I like to be very thoughtful about it, right? So I would have known you for me to even gift you something. So I know you, I know what you like, I know the things that you want to buy. Each and every one of us have our wants and need. Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Right now, I probably might be wanting something. You're my friend, you're supposed to know that.
That's where you're wrong. This is supposed to. Not everybody's attentive
So
to
that's the problem.
their
Then
friends.
then why
the
we
little
friends?
things they say.
Why are we friends?
Not
If you,
everybody's attentive.
no, let's be for real. Why are we friends if you don't know? I mean, some things about me.
Yeah.
To some level, you're supposed to be attentive to the kind of things I like. Do you
true,
get what I'm saying? I mean, people I work with, I know the kind of things I can buy for them. I've been working with them. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I mean, tell me why at the end of the day you're buying. I get it though. I mean, a lot of people will now come out and say, "Oh, it's not about the gift; it's the thought
The
that
thought
matter."
that counts.
My sister, when it comes to me, the
thought
thought
that
is not the thought. The gift has to make sense first. Tell me why somebody's buying me probably a Tom Tom, for example, and you tell me it's the thought that counts.
How about perfume? I think
Okay,
perfume is
makes
one
sense.
of the
Makes sense,
most common
makes sense.
gifts.
Mm.
And that part, the second one that she mentioned, the cow and goat meat.
Yeah.
See, guys don't joke with food. So if you give them food, they will not
Should
complain.
not be rated as gifts like that. Baby, we are partners.
The-
I feel like that's like a regular thing you should be buying.
See, this thing you're saying we're partners. Do you think it's every partner that asks their other partner to be their vow? So people just feel like asking random person to be their vow. So it's not like your
Hold on.
vow is definite. Because see, there are many people. See, I can even say this anyway. There are
The
many
things
people
I hear.
that are going to accept to be other people's vows.
Right.
Meanwhile, they have a partner that has not asked them to be their vow. I know I'm speaking for lots of people now because they're like, don't just automatically think I'm your vow because I'm your girlfriend or because we're in a situationship.
Right.
If you don't do the asking, I'm going to do the gifting from others. You collect the gift. So this thing you're saying about you're my partner, you should know what I would like. It's not, always the partner that's the vow. Like now if you're Okay, let's not put you on the spot. Let's ask you about your partner.
Well,
If your
hold on.
partner has not asked you to be his vow, would you just automatically presume to be his vow? Like, would you just say on Valentine's Day, I am your vow because of what dating, and you did not ask me? Bro,
Which kind of wahala
see,
be this
the
one?
competition should still be there. There should still be chase after the catch. Just because of what dating does not mean that you not still make me feel like I'm like, uh-uh. Ha.
Maybe I'm old school on this one. I mean, we'll go on
Yo,
this shopping. I'm so tired of this conversation.
Valentine is
It's coming,
coming.
Wahala. Let's go on the break high to come back with the men gist. Stay with us.
Nigeria, by extension Africa, battles a growing youthful population and with little or no meaningful engagement leaves a ticking time bomb on our hands. We are a blessed continent with great wealth, both in people and material. Our focus on ways remains driving conversations that affects us all. Topics in the news, social concerns, politics, leadership, governance, empowerment, resource management, conflict management, finance, SME sustainability, technological innovation, food security, health, education, brain drain, our well-being, citizenship, and much more. Our goal is to continuously drive these conversations, keep them burning at the table to effect a positive change, both for our nation and continent. Ways, what are you saying, has a secret ingredient that completes the conversation every single episode, and that ingredient is you. Our past conversations shaped our yesterday. To shape our tomorrow, we must keep talking. So, I want to hear you. Be a part of our live conversations Mondays through Fridays. And let's all have our say.
Hey guys, it's your girl Purple Diva, and I'm live here at Gossip Gala. I want to say a very big shout out to Gossip Gala. Peace out.
Thank you so much for staying with us. So straight into the gossip. You guys like gossip, so me, I'm here for you, of course. So the first one here says fans hail Davido support to 500 orphanages across Nigeria. Honestly speaking, I feel like this is something that Davido has said long before now. I mean, since 2021, during his birthday, where I don't know if you remember that day where he came up and said, okay, you know what? I want everybody to send me money. You guys send me money, right? And I think accumulatively, the money was about 200 million naira. And he added 50 million naira to it. And he's like, you know what? Let's give it to the orphanages.
Give it out.
Yeah, and I mean, that's how he started the whole foundation and also giving out, things out, money really to orphanages. And this time around, he's giving, you know, big amount, over 237 million naira to orphanages across Nigeria. I consider this to be very, very beautiful, actually.
Yeah, it's
What do you
quite
think
it's
about
quite
it?
impressive because, most people that most celebrities,
Yeah.
they would always like to see themselves as philanthropists, but when we don't see
true,
we don't
to some
see
extent.
we don't see it in their actions because most of them want to do their stuff behind the scenes and that kind of thing, like God will repay me, no need to put it on social media there.
Yeah.
But what Davido is doing is actually very, very nice because many people were very surprised at the way he started this whole foundation thing. It was just a random thing
Yeah,
on social
some
media. Even
play
celebrities
and-
were sending him money as
yeah.
birthday gift, and for him to just turn it on and let's make this thing a thing. Every
Yeah.
year I'll be doing this every time it's my birthday, and it's very, very applaudable. And I think
Yes.
many other celebrities should pick up from it and try to just give back, because what is the point of being filled up with lots of things and you cannot empty into the world? And
I mean,
we came naked, we shall go naked.
I think I like the end of that.
Yeah.
But honestly, I consider this to be very good. Davido
Yeah.
is actually just doing so well.
500
Let's take away all the
orphanages.
old other things that we've been hearing and seeing and doing.
30
But this
BG.
one, I think this one is quite a remarkable one to, speak about.
Yeah.
And just like you said, the fact that he started off from, I beg, you guys should just send me money, it's my birthday, down to, you know what, let's help life. Let's see what we can do with this money. I consider it to be very
And
beautiful.
he has actually been transparent about it because,
Yes.
he shows us the number of orphanages. He shows
Yeah.
us the amount, and,
Yeah.
People are able to know that, okay, he's
True,
keeping
true.
to
This
his
money
word.
is-
It's not just,
yeah.
clout and all of that. So,
I consider it very beautiful.
good stuff. Good
Now,
stuff.
one person that has actually been, according to him, he has been giving out, but we know they see him, is Zazu's Portable. Let's read this. They said, justice for me. Portable cries out amid battle with Ogun State government. So it says here, Portable took to Instagram sharing emotional messages. He lamented the lack of appreciation for his contribution in Ogun State and pleaded for justice. In one of his posts, he wrote, Zazu, I wanted to let you know the right place values you in the right way. Don't find yourself in the place and get angry if you're not valued. I'm from Ogun State, but nobody values me or appreciates my doing. Those that know your value are those people who appreciate you. Don't stay in a place where nobody sees your value.
Wow. Words of
Wahala.
advice.
Now, let's start from the beginning of the story, right? Because, I don't like the sentiment that he's pulling off, honestly speaking. I like people that try to be strategic about cloud chasing. But you see this one, it's a no-no for me. Now, first off, the Ogun State officials, they come to your bar, Odogu bar, right? Or
Yeah.
to your restaurant, whatever you call it. Now, they come there and they say, oh, there are some permits that you're supposed to have for the running of this your restaurant, but you don't have it. And they also feel like this your space is a bit, all choked up and all. And they feel like, there's insufficient space,
Yeah.
as they put it, right? What do you do? It just makes sense that you speak to them because they wanted to seal the place. It don't make sense that you speak to them. Get the necessary permit and everybody keep it moving.
Yeah.
Tell me why you and your boys are going to attack this person. And now they've arrested 9 of your boys, right? You're coming out to say that what did the youth do? Now, yesterday, it was on the news that, his sister and his maternal uncle came out to say that, oh, this is not how Portable behaves, that the reason why he's behaving like this is because there's one Akim somewhere that is doing him. You guys are bringing traditional...
Come on,
You
man.
get- exactly,
Come on.
exactly. So when I saw this about him crying for support, public support, in my head I'm like, no, I'm not taking this shit. Because tell me why, from beginning, you're literally the cause of the problem. It's a different thing if probably they have come to attack you or they have come to arrest you.
Yeah.
You try to run. We know Zazu for that one. Do you get? But these people came with intention and they made it known. It just makes sense that you speak to them. Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Than having to attack them. And now you are somewhere
crying
hiding
on
that they
social
cannot. I beg.
I feel like if this was another individual that wrote this whole episode on their
Yeah.
social media and was crying out for help, saying that he's not accepted where he's from, as
Right.
per he's from Ogun State, and then they're doing him dirty like this, I would have been like, it's normal. Like, a prophet is never accepted in his home.
Yeah.
But in the case of Portable. Baby, hey, Portable. This guy, I feel like his PR team or whatever, they need to do a whole lot of rebranding for him. Strategic.
Strategizing.
I don't know. They need to handle what he puts out,
Yeah.
what he does, and talk to him. I don't know if he's the type that would listen, because he's beginning to look like a prankster, someone that just jokes around and does
Yes.
imagine his name on Instagram is what's that his name on Instagram? So if his username is Angelica or one Elizabeth or something,
Are you serious?
he's answering a female name on social media.
Kill
How
me.
funny could that be? And he does lots and lots of stuff that people be like, every time they help you to bring you out of grass, take you to
Yeah.
grace, you put yourself back in the grass, and it's like, you can take the pig out of the sty, but you can't take the sty out of the pig. So
Honestly.
I feel he needs prayers and help from, I don't know, his team needs to do a whole lot of work on him. 'Cause
Honestly, heavy on his team needs to be strategized, because this is no longer working for me, like I said earlier.
it's no longer
The
content.
time he off me, because I used to be like a strong fan of people. I love people that are very creative. You see how it started, just one hit song,
Yeah.
and it was everywhere. I remember back there, like in the place I stay, there was no other song that people were listening than Zazu at that time. Yeah,
it
it was
big.
it was on repeat.
Yo.
So I saw him to be one creative person that understand the market of social media, right? But now, I mean, like I said, where he upped me was where there was a time where a pastor was preaching close to his bar and he slapped the pastor. And till now, it is funny how the law has actually not even caught up with him, honestly, because he's not supposed to be walking freely after that happened. Even though I heard that he actually apologized at the end of the day, but
Yeah,
no,
there's
the
no way to
Constitution
justify
doesn't take
that.
apology to all of those things. So I don't
Yeah.
see why you slap somebody, then you apologize, and we just keep it moving. Honestly, that's where you just come out and know, you know what, this person actually they need to work on him, honestly.
Big
So
time,
this
big
one
time.
is hiding. They should better look for him. Oh. They should better look for him.
And it's funny because the guy has about 2.5 million followers on Instagram.
Annoying.
What is going on? Like, okay.
Honestly, but on this one, I mean, I feel like there's no public support anywhere. He should go and look for. He should start retracing his steps because he has literally gone far. No, there are many
Yeah.
persons that are probably just looked up on him, just like me. Because I mean, the things he has been doing are really not encouraging. All right, moving on to the next story we have here. My boyfriend of 3 years is angry because I accepted an iPhone 16 from a guy who is trying to woo me. Now he wants me to return it or end our relationship. What should I do? Should I answer you before we get the track up? Do you know, what I want to tell this baby girl is she should go back to her house and leave the guy and take the iPhone 16. I don't know if it is the right advice or not, but you know, can we get this track up, please?
My boyfriend of 3 years is very angry with me because a man that has been asking me out bought me an iPhone 16 on my birthday. My boyfriend said I should return it, but I need the phone. I am confused. Should I return it or should I leave my boyfriend?
Personally, I think you should leave your boyfriend.
Eh?
In fact, block him and never talk to him again. Because you are a very terrible person. You are manipulative and very disloyal.
Yeah.
Because see, you knew the intention of the man that bought you the phone and you accepted the gift.
Imagine.
Which means that you knew that man wants to buy your love and you sold it.
Chai.
And to think of it, you said a 3 years relationship.
Yes,
And you are
3
ready
years.
to trade that relationship for iPhone 16.
Very sad.
It shows that you have a price. And any woman that can be bought is not worth having.
Bam.
This guy.
This is deep. I
This
mean, you guys
guy.
have heard his own part where he's saying that. I mean, if your three years relationship can be busted, there's no need of being
But
in
3
a
years is
relationship.
actually quite a lot, though. 3 years is a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
me.
And well, personally, I would personally not to say that the girl is entirely wrong or whatever. Yeah.
Right.
But I feel like every time you are doing something, if you're in a relationship with someone, you should always consider how the other person would feel if it was them in your shoes.
Right.
And also put yourself on the other side of the table. If, let's say, a lady friend of his that is interested in him and you know that this lady is interested in him,
Right.
if she buys him, let's say, a very expensive Cartier wristwatch or a Cartier glasses and it's something that he likes and is asking you, like, how would you feel if it's something he starts carrying and you'll be seeing it, like the phone is something you'll be using 247 like a lot of the time. So I feel like always put the other person first before you make any decision. So personally, I wouldn't have, accepted the phone. And bro to bro, that other guy, if he sees that other guy like you, where I don't buy your babe phone, like it's going to affect his ego, his self-esteem. Like so many things would be affected. So the relationship is actually going to start going downhill. So personally, I don't think she should have collected it.
Okay. So
What do you
another
think?
angle. I'm a weird person. Don't worry. I know. Now another angle to this is this relationship you've been into, right?
Yeah.
How long? I mean, how well have you guys known each other? Because I've seen couples that just exactly as this one played out.
Yeah.
The guy will say, "Collect the phone now." They will collect it. So it's more like the both couples are like one, and they are literally like seeing this guy as one stupid person. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they want to chop him together.
And that is so me. And that is so me. I'm not even going to lie. Baby, this guy, but nice. Let's keep it moving. Honestly speaking.
That's
especially,
mean.
It's mean. I'm sorry, but especially when the other guy, the guy in question, the guy that bought the phone, has actually been warned. Especially when he has been warned. I've told this guy, bro, I have somebody, and you know they hear. That's no problem now. Bar wahala. We will collect it. No jokes.
If he can buy
We
you
will-
an iPhone 16, it means that's not the first thing he's buying for you. Because you can't just move to iPhone 16. iPhone 16 is millions now. So that will not
why-
be the first thing. That means you've accepted other things without.
So let's
just because the phone is something he will see and he will ask you like, babe, your salary will not reach like this. So I know
concerning this story now, it shows that the girl herself already. I mean, there's already an answer. She knows the answer
There's a crack
already.
already,
Yeah, she probably is not okay with the relationship. Maybe even the guy in question cannot even afford the iPhone 16. Let's not talk too much. One of the reasons why a guy would actually see his babe, you know, and
Yeah.
I mean like this story that happened now, and sees that the gift that they're giving this girl is too much, and he knows he cannot afford it. The only thing he's going to tell you is, auntie, don't collect that phone. Of course, but me, I would like a guy that is open to, baby, collect it. Let's continue moving.
Come on
He has
now.
money. Let's go.
If your
jokes.
boyfriend does not have the facilities to afford that phone to you, or
Yeah.
something in that value, cannot afford it to you, and you know, you collecting it and always using it, and then let's say the other guy now calls and you're answering, and wait, you're saying if
Why
you're
is
the
the
guy
other guy calling? See,
just to check on you and know how you are enjoying the phone.
that's the thing.
Like,
That's the problem.
He's still trying to enter the
if he's
picture.
still calling me, if he's still doing all of those things, it just shows that I have allowed it, and I've opened my relationship, and then
by collecting the phone before, uncle. You've already opened it now.
no, there's a difference between when me and my guy we are playing this person, and my guy knows about it, and when my guy doesn't know about it, and I'm just trying to collect this thing. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. If it's a situation where me and my guy knows that we are playing this guy, then it's not possible for this guy to have my number. Or even if he has my number, it's not possible for him to be calling me certain times. I mean, so many times and all of that. Because, of course, he already knows I have a guy. And he's still doing stubborn head. He's still trying to be. So it's a different thing. And me and my guy get this game. It's a different thing. But in situations where I am the one doing the game, my guy doesn't know about it. It just shows that I don't value my 3 years relationship.
From that iPhone 16, I have to graduate to car, from car to house. So it's like someone else's
Let it be a Benz, baby.
Yo, what kind of guy would be cool with such a thing?
I don't know,
Come
but
on.
I know there are people
I feel like
that.
guys always like to have, you know, a strong financial stand in maybe relationship, marriage, and everything. Because whenever it's the other way around, like let's say the woman is the breadwinner, it always affects them. Even though they don't say it, they are supportive. It still gets to them. So if it's a small relationship as dating and if the guy is paying him, it's a lie. He's not going to be cool with it on the long run.
I believe that my kind of G is outside. Hey guys, let's go on the show break to come back with more gist for you. Stay with us.
let's talk about things in Nige. Most of the man them sucking Gary, the rest them eating rice. One fight for a little force since Tinubu came and increased the price. It's your boy Kid Drastic. And shout out to Gossip Gala. You can come on here to watch best gossips and trendy stories and this thing. So stay safe. Bless.
Yes, we're back like we never left because indeed we never left. Now let's talk a bit about Cardi B. I mean, we just, watched the 15 fun fact about her, right? Well, I would like to, because I mean, we'd already they get the, the arguments already. Why do you think a Nicki is bigger or better than a Card?
Oh, please, because Nicki is the queen. Oh, please. There's nothing more to say. Bros, understand.
What are you saying?
Nicki,
No.
Queen, Nick.
Have you listened to Cardi B?
Jeez. I listened to Cardi B,
Yeah,
But Nick is better.
Cardi is better. You get
No, Nick is better.
No.
Okay, no, let's not even do this back and forth because we want to do top hits for hits. Cardi doesn't stand a chance. Jeez. Let's just move on
You
from
guys
this.
should tell me in the comment section because it has to be Cardi B and nobody else.
Barbs
I'm
in
so
the
sorry.
building. You know Nicki is our queen.
You don't do it. You don't do it. All right, straight into the gist we have here. The first one I see is Kendrick Lamar dig at Drake in historic Super Bowl 59 performance. Now,
Don't talk about the lyrics. Look at his fashion psychology. On the necklace, he's wearing a pendant of a small letter A.
Yeah.
A minor.
Oh, Lord.
A minor.
Oh,
Trying to
Lord.
struck a chord, but it's probably A minor. This guy is
He's
taking
too
this.
much.
He's so
He's
petty. And I feel like he's feeding
He
off
took
of
his
this.
time, everything.
He's feeding off of this beef
Yeah.
so much. And, even at the Grammys, he won 5 Grammys for just this
For
song.
just the
So
song, I mean.
it's like this song is beginning to be the only thing that makes him be in the
limelight,
media space.
yeah.
So I feel like
Yeah, I think it's working for him. I think it's a good strategy. It's one thing to know that your enemy will come for you. It's another thing to now use it well. And I
Use
think
it
that's what
well,
Kendrick
yeah.
is doing, honestly.
well, Drake has lots of enemies in the industry, and
And
That's-
he actually looks so quiet, so reserved, but the kind of things he also does.
yeah. Anyways,
Okay. We'll be all right
Kendrick.
eventually.
We'll
All
be
right,
fine.
moving on. Another person that is actually, I don't know what's going on with Kenya. I don't know what's going on with him. What's going on with
It's
that
like
guy?
the Americans as
Jeez, honestly, all the things that he has been putting out, sometimes I just want to say, West, can you calm down? Like, just do your chest like this and like, calm down. But let's see what he has here. It says West has reignited his long-time feud with Taylor Swift by taking aim at the shake-off singer in the latest unfiltered post on social media weekend. Now, during the Super Bowl in New Orleans, Kanye West took X to criticize Taylor Swift. He expressed his disapproval of Swift being featured on television singing lyrics that he believed portrayed black men negatively. Come, this song is
Yeah.
not to you. It is. We
Yeah.
all know the song is to Drake. So
that
why
just
are
shows
you?
that he's obviously on Drake's side because
course.
he has always said that Drake should not be seen in a very negative light based
Yeah.
on this beef. He's on Drake's side, so him saying that we already know that he has a long history
Issue
of beef
since
with Taylor Swift.
2009. No, but the things this West does to is questionable because let's take it back to 2009 where the whole issue started with
Yeah,
Taylor.
the
How can this
MTV
person be given an
awards.
acceptance speech, right? And the only thing you can say is, oh, why are you giving her this award? She
Beyonce
doesn't
deserves it.
Like, what do you mean? Exactly. What
This
do
guy
you
has
mean? This guy has a
no
serious
fear.
issue for real. Like, I'm
People
not
have
even
said
going
he's
to lie.
bipolar. He keeps putting out anti-Semitic comments,
I
talking
don't know.
about
I
different
don't know.
things
I-
in a very, uncivilized way, and
Uncivilized.
he does not care. He just does not care.
That
He
is
just
the
does
problem.
it. He's like the motto for Nike: just do it. That's
Just
it.
do it.
Just
like,
do
just
it.
do it. Honestly
He's-
speaking, I think that's why we even have the last story here. Now that he has decided to deactivate his
His
account
X, yeah.
on X, I feel like we will rest for a while because the kind of let me read this out to you. So it says on February 11, 2025, Kanye West deactivated his Twitter, now known as X, account following a series of controversial posts. In his final message, he expressed gratitude to platform owner Elon Musk for providing a space to express his views, describing the experience as very certificate, right? Now, period to deactivating his account, West post included inflammatory remarks targeting Jewish communities and individuals such as Taylor Swift. We already talked about
Yeah.
that. Now, he also defended incarcerated rapper, that's PDD, suggesting that some women decided physical assault and portraying men as the real victims. You know, we talked about it one time.
Hi,
That should be
God
like
of mercy.
last week. And my first question
This
is,
guy.
with all the allegations made on Didi, I don't think, I mean, whether it's true, it's false or whatever, that's not the bowl of contention. The main thing is we've heard of these things, the women that have been
Yeah.
victims and all. You're supposed to just rest it, given that it's a sensitive topic for
True,
some
true.
persons, you get. But coming out to say you should be released because you guys have like a business together. In my head, I'm like, how insensitive can you
They
be?
should not really take him serious sometimes.
Aye.
Sometimes
God
he's
of
a
mercy.
very, very huge genius actually when it comes to fashion and music here.
Yeah.
But his opinions are very, very
Nah.
coarse. He just puts it out there without filtering.
Without thinking.
Yeah, so I feel people should not always take him too seriously because, as he has said, he has been diagnosed with bipolar before, and since he lost his mom, he has just been going off.
Everywhere.
Look at what he even did with his wife's outfit for the
Hmm.
Grammys. I mean, you are fully clothed, but your wife
Is not.
fully nude. Like, I don't even know whether it's a clothes because it's completely transparent head
Yeah,
to toe.
head to
And
toe,
he's
yeah.
like, he dressed her, but it's not like he compelled her to wear it. That obviously it was her choice. But what are you
That's a
saying?
lie.
Bro.
Because
He tried to do that for Kim.
There was one part I read where he was saying that, oh, she wanted to go for like a traditional look, right? And probably
Okay.
look more like every other person. But when that also came up, actually, like, it was like, oh, okay, you can go for this. So how is that not... Okay, they calm down. They calm down, I swear. So there was one other thing here said. Let me quickly read this. Additionally, West made statement expressing admiration for Hilter and identifying him as a nasty, right? While
Okay.
asserting that Jewish people were untrustworthy. Now, these actions led Elon Musk to classify West account as NSFW.
Not
That's
safe
not
for
safe
work.
for work. Of course, it's not safe for work. Limiting its visibility. Even upon that, we are still getting to see the things that he still posts. And now that he's still active on Instagram, even though he has, of course, left, X, the
Yeah.
fact that he's still on Instagram, there are still some things that we'll be hearing from him. Because speaking of this Nazism, right? Because I had to go and check that out. And that's something that is on racism, war.
Yeah.
I mean, it was something that
A
is literally
whole
even
lot
taken back to
of-
Second World War and all. So tell me why somebody would literally be happy to say that, oh, I'm a Nazist. Like
And
in
he's
my head, I'm
proud-
like, no.
He's proud to say it.
No,
that
I
he's
think I'm
pro-Nazi.
believing the bipolar thing because
He's proud to
Koyemi.
say it. It's crazy. I feel like, Kanye West as an individual is a very, very smart person. He's talented and he has lots of amazing hits he has put out there. In fact, his clothing line, his fashion line, everything is doing well. But when it comes to him putting out his thoughts for the public's consumption, he needs a little bit of, grounding. I don't know if you even let his team help him because I'm sure he's one that is holding
course
his
he does
phone
it, of
and
course.
holding access to
course.
his accounts by himself. So I feel like people should always try to just not give him the attention.
Right.
Although he has lots of followers,
That's
though,
the problem.
so
How
can't
do we
really
not give him
like.
the attention?
Yeah, there's so many things that he says that actually influences his fans to actually, start looking towards that angle.
Yeah.
And that's something he did that the last time he talked about all this Nazi thing.
Yeah.
People started carrying Nazi flags and started hanging it on
You can't
bridges and
imagine.
all of that. And people were like, Jews were not feeling unsafe.
Ah,
It's crazy, but
it's nah.
Kanye West will always be Kanye West, and there's nothing we can do about
I
it.
don't know.
Just
I think this
control.
is like a good news. The fact that he's not on X, honestly, because the kind of things that he says, the things he put out there, there are things that, I mean, when you read them, you want to question. When I saw that whole Didi thing,
Yeah,
it
that
got me
triggered lots
upset.
of people.
It got me
Bro.
upset because, I mean, you don't know what these persons are passing through. I am not, again, I'm
Yeah.
not going to say whether what Didi did, whether it's true or not, whatever allegations are made upon him and all of that. But, I mean, you already know the story. You know how sensitive it is to a lot of
Yeah.
people, especially like people that are the victims, I mean, alleged now. So you cannot just wake up one morning and say, oh, God, I think you should release this guy. And it is the excuse for me, the fact that they had like a business clothing something
Yeah.
together and it's like, oh, we are going to share it 50-50. In my head, I'm like, so your business now is more important than, come on now, come on.
People should
come
really take
on.
you seriously, honestly. I'm still a fan of his and his
Wahala.
music, but yeah, when it comes to his tweets, Kanye is just being Kanye. That's just it. I,
I'm not a fan. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I love his music, yes, but his personality, no. The things he says, no. So I don't know. Even his music, sometimes. I think we should just rest it. I think we should just rest it. And yes, we've come to the end of the show. Thank you so much, Antonia, for doing this with me. It was an exciting one.
It was. It was.
I think
it was.
we should do another one, Abby.
Definitely should.
I'm come for you. You ready, Abby?
Oh yeah, no.
And yes, my viewers, it has been an exciting one. I can't wait to have an interesting episode with you tomorrow. Until then, keep slaying.